Hey everyone, it's Mr. Boynton here. It's Friday, April 10th, 2020, and I wanted to give everybody an update and talk about the next phase and the next steps in our continuation of learning from home. I hope everyone is doing well. So the last few weeks have been what we've called maintenance of learning, which has been more of a review of the skills we've worked on this year. As we go into the next 8 weeks, we are expected to cover what we would have been teaching during this time. This past week, teachers have been working very hard to prepare for this next phase, and our district has submitted our continuation of learning plan. This is something that all schools in the state have had to submit to the Agency of Education, and it outlines everything that we're going to be doing moving forward. There's a link to that document in this email that I sent this video with, but also I'll see if I can put it in the description of this video as well. As we go into next week and as we start this next phase, I wanted to share some very important things with everybody. First of all, the four main parts of this plan in terms of what we are ensuring that we want to be able to support is everyone's health and wellness, a level of equity during this process, relationships, continuing positive relationships with families, teacher, student, and all of us in the learning community, and learning. So as we go into this next phase, we will have some challenges. We will have some things that we will continue to work towards. We're looking for feedback, of course, but those are the main parts of this plan that we are working to ensure take place. As we go into this phase, each week is going to have some main components, and I wanted to, most importantly in this video, share what those are. We are expected throughout the week to have something that is consistent, a consistent type of schedule. Your child's teacher will provide that to you, but there's an expectation of 2 meetings a week that are synchronous. So a morning meeting or a class meeting type of meeting where a teacher is face to face with everybody, whether that be Zoom or Google Chat. That is one thing that will be part of everyone's week. So a Monday and Friday type of meeting, 2 a week, is the expectation. Another important part of the week is that each day there'll be one content lesson that your teacher will be providing, and that is meant to be asynchronous, which means this isn't a time where everybody is going onto the computer at the same time and the teacher is teaching. It may look like that, but it's meant to be flexible. The expectation is that one a day there is something that is being quote unquote taught, and furthermore, the expectation is each week there's 2 language arts lessons, 2 math lessons, and a science global studies lesson. So you might have math on Monday and Wednesday, language arts on Thursday, Friday, and a science social studies on Friday. Did I say that right? So that is the only lesson that you'll get from your teacher each day. It doesn't mean that there might be some other things that your teacher might ask you to do. It might be in addition to that lesson. It might be here are some other activities and maybe some videos would like you to watch. There might be some other pieces around writing to maybe work on. Maybe it is a level of more reading that day. The expectation is that no more than 3 hours of work from school to you will happen. Each day there will be something around our allied arts, so PE, art, music, library, health, guidance. There will be activities and learning in those areas as well. So that's part of the day that we'll be doing some level of work. The other part of a teacher's week in all of our staff is to have opportunities for you to be able to communicate with teachers. Obviously, you can do that at any time through email, but also we're trying to coordinate office hours, which is a time where a teacher might make a phone call to a student to work through something together. Or maybe it's a time where they want to chat with you more specifically about something. It's meant to be open time that we know that a teacher is available for some level of communication. So we're going to work through that part to see how that all kind of happens, but those are some things that will also be part of the day. So that's a little overview of what each week will look like. We are creating a web page that is meant to be an all-in-one place to house all of this kind of information. So your teacher classroom pages are going to be spruced up, and one of the means to getting everything that's needed to you. We will continue with sending paper packets home in the mail, because there will obviously be some things that we all need to have in hand as we do some of this work. So there's going to be some variety, there's going to be some flexibility, and we're all working to make sure that everybody's getting what they need during this time. So bear with us and let us know, please, if you have feedback or any questions, whatever the case may be. Email me directly if you have something that you need or that you're struggling with, and we'll all work on it together. Keep sending in those pictures and videos. Have a couple today that I want to share, and we'll continue to showcase some things. And I also have, as your principal, some things coming up in the future here pretty quickly, with some things that I want to share that are not just about chickens. So I hope you check in on that. So here are some of our latest videos and pictures. Our first set of pictures today are from Ben Wheeler. Ben wanted to send in some pictures of him with his pet, and here we see him with his pet bunny rabbit, and also a picture of Ben on his bike. So it's great to see you again, Ben, and thank you for sending in your pictures. We also received a couple pictures from Trayton Marshall, and in these pictures here, Trayton was actually working on some science in his science fair project, and if I'm not mistaken, that looks like you are balancing some books on some eggshells. So Trayton, thank you for doing some amazing work there at home, and thank you for sending in your pictures. We hope that you guys are all doing well. Thank you. We also have a picture from Shannon McCullough, who in this picture is dubbed the Duck Whisperer. One of the things that their family does is breed and sell all kinds of birds and different kinds of farm fowl. And I've linked a video in the description of this video to their farm, Sugar Feather Farm, and some of the things that they have there on their farm. So thanks for sharing your picture, and thank you for sharing the video that again is linked down below in the description. We have a picture here from Christian LaForest, who wanted to send in his picture of him with his Berlin attire, his shirt, and wanted to give a shout out to him for sending in this picture. And Christian, for showing your school spirit, we thank you very much, and we hope that you are being safe and having a good time during this time at home and doing well. Thank you, Christian, for sending in your picture. In my last video, I said that this was Robert Pennington, when in fact, of course, this is Matthew Pennington. Matthew, I'm so sorry that I said that you were Robert in the last video. The woolly bear caterpillars in the last video were being held by Robert Pennington, Matthew's brother, but this is of course a picture of Matthew. So Matthew, thank you for letting me know. I apologize about that, and it's great to see you. Finally, I wanted to give a very special shout out and an extreme thank you to some very special people that have been helping during this time. This is a picture of Michelle Meacham, one of our paraeducators, who has been diligently every day delivering food to Berlin students on our buses. So I wanted to say thank you from the bottom of my heart to all of the people that are helping deliver our food. Mrs. Meacham, Lucia Burke, Deb Gregoire, and Anju Sharma. They are truly our heroes during this time, who brave every day going out and delivering food to all of our students. We want to thank you again very much, and I love this picture of Miss Meacham here on the bus with, we know, a smile on her face under that mask. So thank you very much to our support staff for helping kids during this time. All right, thank you everybody for checking in on this video, and we hope everyone again is doing well. as we get into next week, we will be working to make sure this all kind of becomes more routine. The following week is vacation, so there's no expectation of doing anything that next week during vacation. So take a break and don't worry about school that week. Do some fun stuff, and then we'll continue picking things up the week after that. So hope everyone is doing well. This is Mr. Boynton. I'll talk to you again soon.